Once you've completed your setup and you've created the resources that you need to assign within a project, it's time to start a project. To create a project, go to the Projects page, and there you'll see a list of any projects that you have. This is the project registry. And you have the ability to quickly and easily create a new project by clicking this icon. You give a project a name, so we'll call this one Test. You can assign your project a color. The default is black, but if you want to quickly and easily tell your projects apart, particularly in your various different screens where all your projects are reporting to you at once, selecting a color is a useful way to distinguish them from one another. So I'll make this one red. I pick a start date. Let's say we're starting today, and it's only going to last a week, so we'll select next week. I choose a project manager, and these are the people that are set up in our resources section. And I can choose which type of schedule I want to maintain. You can choose a list with a schedule, and this is if you don't require any dependency-driven schedule. So a simple list of tasks to complete without any particular constraints. Whereas if you do require that, if you want a more comprehensive project plan with key dependencies and constraints, then you would choose a project plan with a Gantt chart. For this purpose, I'll select a task list and save. The page refreshes and it instantly brings me into this project summary screen. Now once I'm into my project landing page, so right now we're at the landing page for our newly established project Test. And you'll see that since we haven't done anything yet, we don't have any activities to report. This page gives you the ability to look at several different aspects of your project. There's the summary screen, there's a schedule screen, and until we've assigned some tasks, this won't have any information on it yet either. And likewise, there's a budget, each of which you can edit in line as you go through the project. On the summary screen, there are various different sums and figures that are given to you to allow you to understand a snapshot of where your project is at the present. There's a budget bar graph. So in your project snapshot, it gives you a sense of your total budget usage and the progress towards the completion of the project. There's an issue summary. This is calculated from Vantage Point issue messages. The risk summary is calculated from Vantage Point risk messages. Issues and risks are created directly in the Vantage Point window, which we'll show you later. There's also a task summary, identifying how many tasks you have assigned and what stage they're currently in for completion of the project. These are entered into the project schedule. And of course, you have a breakdown of the task assignments based on individual project team members. Here's what the summary screen looks like for a project that's already been established. As you'll see, it provides me with a very quick snapshot of the status of the project and various different elements, including budget, progress, issues, risks, tasks, past and upcoming milestones, and messages that have been sent through Vantage Point between team members. I can also look at the schedule. And as you'll see, it's an itemized list of every element of the project that's been assigned in Vantage. The Gantt chart view opens up in a much wider format, opening up a new window over top of your Vantage screen. This allows you to scroll back and forth and interact with the Gantt chart in a more productive way. And finally, if I go to the budget screen, I'm able to see a summary of the budget process for the project.